Let's be honest. You didn't plan to get this deep into it. You didn't wake up one morning and say, I want to depend on alcohol. It started small, maybe a few drinks with friends after work, or something to calm your nerves when life got hard. You told yourself you could stop anytime. But now, you're starting to notice that stopping feels harder than you ever imagined. And deep down, you're wondering, why can't I just say no alcohol? What's wrong with me? If that sounds like you, listen closely. Because by the end of this video, you'll understand what's really happening in your mind and body and why the power to stop has always been inside you, but you just didn't know how to use it. Here's the truth. When you drink alcohol often, your brain starts to believe that it needs it. At first, it feels like a choice. You drink to relax, to laugh, to sleep, or to forget. But slowly, your brain learns to depend on that feeling. You stop drinking because you're thirsty. You drink because you're empty. Empty of calm, empty of peace, empty of control. Every time you take a drink, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine, the feel-good signal. It tells your mind, hey, that felt good, do it again. So the next time you feel sad, tired, or bored, your brain whispers, a drink will fix this. But it's a trick. The more you drink, the less your brain produces natural happiness. After a while, you don't drink to feel good anymore. You drink to stop feeling bad. You've probably told yourself before, I'm not addicted. I just like the feeling, or I can quit when I want. That's what most people in your shoes think. But every time you try to stop, you find yourself giving excuses. Just one glass won't hurt. Or, today was stressful, I deserve it. That's not weakness. That's the brain trying to protect what it has gotten used to. Alcohol has become your comfort zone, your silent friend. But it's also your biggest enemy. Let's talk about feelings. You might drink because you feel anxious, lonely, or angry. Alcohol seems to make those feelings go away for a while, but once the effect fades, those feelings come back, stronger and heavier. So you drink again and again. It becomes a circle. Pain, drink, relief, guilt, pain, again. You end up trapped inside a loop that feels impossible to escape. Deep inside, you know it's hurting you. Maybe your body feels different now, tired, weak, or bloated. Maybe your sleep isn't peaceful anymore. Maybe you forget things easily, or people around you have started noticing changes. You might tell them you're fine, but you know you're not. Alcohol doesn't just affect your body. It changes how you think, how you feel, and how you see yourself. You start losing interest in things that used to make you happy. The brain, which used to get joy from real life, music, friends, food, laughter, now waits only for the next drink. And that's the saddest part. The real you starts fading. You stop chasing dreams, stop caring about health, and start living from bottle to bottle. The truth is, alcohol is not your problem. It's your escape. You drink not because you love alcohol, but because you hate how you feel without it. You want peace. You want to stop worrying. You want to forget the pain. But peace that comes from a bottle doesn't last. It always disappears and leaves you worse than before. Your body, meanwhile, is paying the price. Alcohol affects the liver, heart, kidneys, and brain. It weakens your memory, raises your blood pressure, and can cause diabetes, cancer, or liver failure. It also affects your mood. You might feel sad for no reason, or angry without understanding why. That's because alcohol changes how your brain works, like a radio that's slowly losing signal. And the worst part, you start believing you can't live without it. You think, what's the point of trying? Or, it's too late for me. But it's not too late. It never is. The same brain that got addicted can learn to heal. The same body that got weak can grow strong again. The same person who kept saying, I can't, can one day say, I did. Here's something important. Your body is not your enemy. It's your partner. Every time you say no to alcohol, Your liver starts cleaning, your brain starts repairing, your heart starts relaxing. Even one day without alcohol gives your body a chance to heal. After a week, your sleep gets better. After a month, your skin starts glowing. After a year, your brain begins to feel peace again. But healing doesn't start with quitting the drink. It starts with facing the truth. Say it out loud. I use alcohol to hide from pain. Once you admit that, you start taking your power back. Then find a healthy replacement. Talk to a friend who listens, a counselor, or a support group. You don't have to face it alone. Every story of recovery begins with one small act of honesty. Doctors and therapists can help too. They understand how addiction works in the body and the mind. Some people need medical detox. Others need therapy or support groups. There's no shame in getting help. It's a sign that you care about your life. Dietitians also recommend that you eat balanced meals, fruits, whole grains, vegetables, and water. Alcohol steals nutrients like vitamin B and magnesium that your body needs to stay calm and strong. When you feed your body right, your cravings begin to fade because your system starts feeling alive again. If you ever think you can't stop, remember this. Alcohol doesn't control you. It only controls your choices when you stop believing you have any. You are not weak. You are someone who got trapped by something powerful. But you can learn to fight back. You just have to want peace more than you want escape. The people who love you want you back. The real you. Not the one that laughs loudly at night but cries quietly in the morning. They want the person who once dreamed big, cared deeply, and believed life could be better. That person is still there, waiting for you to let go of the bottle and take their hand again. So, why should you stop drinking? Because alcohol is slowly taking the things you love, your peace, your focus, your health, your future. But when you stop, you take all of that back. You get your mind back, your energy back, your smile back. You don't need alcohol to feel happy. You need healing. You need rest. You need real peace, the kind that lasts when the party ends and the lights go off. And that kind of peace can never come from a drink. The first no will be hard, the second will be painful, but the third will feel powerful. Every no is a step toward freedom. And when you finally walk past that bottle and smile, you'll realize you never needed it to begin with.